Today's project is Palt, a study in Swedish culture and cuisine. From Oklahoma City to Stockholm, Sweden, the distance is nearly 5,000 miles away. And that's also where a lot of my family's history comes from. Now, if you want to learn more about modern-day Sweden and some of the great accomplishments as well as history, you can go to sweden.se. But here's a photo of my great-grandmother, Agnes. In the late 1920s, she got married to a man named Carl, and shortly thereafter, they moved to Massachusetts in the United States. They left behind their Swedish heritage and totally jumped into the American culture. They lived and worked as caretakers and master gardeners for the Stevens estate. And this is a photo of my grandfather, Carl Edmund Nelson Jr. Now, the downside is, whenever my great-grandparents came to America, they became exclusively American. They didn't want their children to grow up learning Swedish, so they just enjoyed their American lives, chose an American wife, and, well, my grandmother and grandfather produced my mother, and there she is with my father, and they produced the three of us, the young Viking offspring that we are. Now, I'm tremendously grateful that we didn't have to do things that traditional Vikings do, like pillage and plunder, and end up having bad cooking conditions. Sadly, researchers are showing that the Vikings had really rough time in the kitchen. Often, they would encounter parasites. Ugh. So, now, the modern way, with cleanliness, we're going to proceed with making palt. Most of the traditional recipes are going to call for pork or some kind of pig product. We're going to be using ground beef.
Tasted salt or pepper. Mash it nu!
Du mash det som du gör det! Chefers. Giljenbrun.
Lutetsfalne.
The Swedish culture is no stranger to the magic of coffee. It's a staple in most of their lives, as well as most of the other inhabitants of planet Earth. Frequently, what they will do is prepare a press. Let it steep for about 4 minutes.
Tweetkoven!
Coffee.
Skål.
Skål.
Skalla och grilla potatisen.
For the sake of time, instead of peeling and grating 5 pounds of potatoes, we're going to utilize the friend, our Swedish ninja.
Tillsatt mjöl. Tills ett inte är nibble. Frösalvia och basilika. Blanda.
Rullaballar!
Satinkött.
Koka palten i 50 minuter.
Borsta med smörk i boka och ajunen.